Today we will be looking into the DeFi NFT game Crypto Raiders. We will go through what it is, if it's worth to invest in, risk, the gameplay, NFTs, and the tokenomics. Without any further ado, let's get to it. Crypto Raiders are still a small game and it looks really interesting actually. It is still a dice roll, but let us take a look what it is and if it is to play and invest in. The game is still in beta and under development. However, I still think it's a good dice roll based on how the development so far has been going. They have a good tokens, game economic design, and relative valuation to the other similar game assets, and currently it is in the market. So, what is Crypto Raiders? It is a 2D retro style NFT RPG that runs on Polygon blockchain. The game is centered around NFT character that is called Raiders, that you can level up with unique stat compositions and equip with different items. Originally, there are about 10,000 Raiders that range from 0.05 ETH to I think it was 0.1 ETH, depending on their rarity. These were the Generation 1 character and is now sold for a premium in the market as they earn more aurum tokens, that is the game currency, and also allow you to recruit the character for less aurum. During recruitment events, minting of new characters, the rarer character have a higher chance of recruiting another rare character. Crypto Raiders NFTs. There are a few different NFT collection right now, so we can look through them. Raiders. You need a Raider NFT in order to play the game. You send them into a dungeon and come out on the other end with items and experience towards leveling. Play can enter tougher dungeons where raiders have a chance of permanently dying though. Already here you can start to see some of the game economics to reveal itself, right? Higher risk dungeon will yield higher rewards, but you may also lose your character. If the character die, it will put more pressure on the buying an additional raiders. If you were early on, you received quite great airdrops actually if you own the NFTs. Then you have the mobs. In addition to the main characters, the raiders play can also now own mobs. These are put kind of PvP into the game as they are used to attack other players. They can kill characters and also earn loot such as the aurum token. Mobs also have different rarities, and the rare mobs have a greater chance of killing a character. Mobs were also airdropped to the raider stakers. Mounts. Mount can be used both in-game and for farming. The increase of speed of your farming as well as your travel speed inside the game. More than 3,000 mines were airdropped to the raider stakers, and all the rest can also be earned in the game. As you may have noticed now, Crypto Raiders have been giving a lot of airdrops for people who support their game. This airdrop is not just useful to help you get an edge in the game, but it also be rather lucrative if you get a rare one. Then you also have items and equipments. Running dungeons earns you new items and equipment based on RNG. These items are primarily weapons and armors for now. Crypto Raiders are working on to get a marketplace up where you can sell and buy all these items with the aurum tokens. The transaction fee associated with the buy and sell in the marketplace will be shared with the raider stakers. Currently, if you want to own rare items, you have to buy a character on the Opensea that has these items. So let's take a look at the gameplay of the Crypto Raiders. Dungeons. Each Wednesday at midnight, each Raider earns 5 free dungeon runs that they can use before next Wednesday. If you use the 5 free dungeon runs, you can still buy dungeon keys for 25 aurum each to run more dungeons in a week. The dungeon is the core feature of Crypto Raiders, where you level up your character and get your items. Then you also now have questing. Questing is essentially a character staking. Raider can be sent to take on a quest, and during the quest, the raider cannot be sold, run dungeons, or duel. So questing is a trade-off. Then you also have duels. Crypto Raider is rolling out its duel feature where player character can be battling against each other to earn a aurum. The last tournament prize I saw was ranging from 1,500 to 5,000 aurum. Then you have the tokens. Crypto Raider has two different tokens. They have Raider and they have aurum. Raider is the core value accrual token. Meanwhile, aurum is the utility token that is the game currency. All the aurum revenue is shared with the Raider stakers. You can use the aurum to buy characters, item, refresh your wait time to enter more dungeons in a week. The investment thesis here is the game has received a ton of attention. People have started to get more interested in the gaming. DeFi Kingdoms was in early December 2021 hitting over 1 billion USD market cap. That is 9 billion fully diluted value. Currently, the market cap is around 30 million USD and a fully diluted market cap of 450 million USD in the Crypto Raider. This means that Raider is still quite under the radar. The investment thesis is centered around a few key factors here. I think the game had a very fair launch. The Crypto Raiders team raised around 350k USD in July 2021, where the peak of the NFT market was. Instead of the team trying to push and raising a lot more of this was a crazy time in the NFT and the team was serious. So the Crypto Raider team went for grassroots building approach and build a strong community of people that actually interested in the game and its development. I think this was a lot better approach rather than having a tons of people yelling about raising the floor price. Anyway, the team has continued to ship new features and develop the game rather than trying to capitalize on a hot market for a hype-induced pump. They seem to go for the long run here, really. They have a good tokenomics. Crypto Raider use dual token structure with Raider tokens, being the main value accrual token and aurum being the game currency. This means that Raider should benefit the most from the success of the game via revenue sharing, and aurum will be used for transactions. Aurum earned by Crypto Raider is shared with Raider stakers. Aurum market cap is under 1 million USD and it does not need to maximize the value either. I rather believe that a lower aurum price will make the game benefit the player and onboarding of the game really. Aurum also gives liquidity to Raider. Stakers meaning that they can sell the aurum instead of the Raider or use it for the NFTs instead. This is alleviate sell pressure on the Raider tokens. Then you have airdrops. There have been around 7 to 10k USD worth of airdrops per Raider if you invested in August 2021. You have been airdropping Raider and aurum tokens, early staking of Raider, airdrop of multiple mobs due to the Raider stake, and a recent airdrop of a month. The Crypto Raiders team also said they are intending to keep giving out items to players in the future. These airdrops can be sold if desired. Then you also had a guild catalyst. When guilds go live, many previously passive participants will be able to unlock the value of their characters. by letting other players use their raiders. If guilds will operate as I expected, this feature will allow the passive aurum income and may also increase the average floor price of characters as you get to keep the character. Meanwhile, someone else can do all the work. The launch was delayed but should be here if not already. True play to earn aspect yet to be launched. So far, the Crypto Raider has been growing without buying its player like many other games do with recursive economics and a huge token incentive, meaning Ponzi economics. This game could use truly parabolic rise if they introduce these play to earn mechanics. While I do not know the details about it, but it seems like DeFi gamification on the horizon, which could serve yet another catalyst to drive the adoption of the crypto raiders. Anyway, I am still happy to see the game is built slowly and steady in a sustainable way. So the investment consideration, it's built on Polygon Matic. There has been some major complaints about the slowness of the and the UX of the Polygon. It has been times that the chain has almost been unusable due to coding and gas prices spiked to 500 GBI. The team is in discussion to move to another chain if they were to breach to Avalanche, for example. I believe they could unlock a huge demand instantly. That said, you are balancing the need more to move chains with building out the game, so I do not expect an immediate expansion unless the Polygon becomes downright unusable. There's high FBDV on Raider. Raider has a low market cap of 30 million, but has a full diluted value of a little less than 500 million. I think it was 450 million right now. 50% of the token are distributed to the LP across 5 pools. This results in about 27k in a new Raider issue per day. This new Raider could be sold in an open market, currently 64% of Raider. It's currently locked for an average of 11 months. Also, the game could grow into its fully diluted valuation if it's become a major success. Time investment. No surprise here, the value maximizing way to invest in crypto raiders is to play the game. If you are a passive top participant, you are more likely missing out on a lot of things such as not leveling up, collecting rare items. Over time, there will be more ways to unlock the value of your character you own by lending them to other players and whatnot. Retrofilling. It is not a problem for me, but there are complaints that Crypto Raider does not look much of a game that's success outside of the crypto world. I find it a bit strange because the whole point in crypto is the earning aspect. This is exactly why Axie Infinity can achieve a 5 billion US dollar valuation with 20 billion fully diluted and support microeconomies in the Philippines. Furthermore, crypto raiders can iterate and evolve over time if it can bootstrap of a large enough user base. Given the stage of blockchain gaming is at today and other currently playable games, I think Crypto Raider is well poised to capitalize on crypto gaming sector if it can be an early success. If I would buy anything today, Raiders, NFT, mounts, whatever, I would buy it in the following order. Raider tokens is the number one. Raider is the core value accrual asset of the game. It is highly liquid, which NFT is not, and the best place to start thereby. This is the latest time investment required and with high expected value capture if the game performs. For your information, it would like to add that if you buy Raider, stake at least a small portion of the tokens for 1 year. This begins the time counter, and after 1 year expires, any raid you stake will not be subject to 1 year lockup. Second one is the Generation 1 Raider. Not only do the Generation 1 Raiders booster aurum and discounted recruitment, they will most likely also be the most valuable NFT in the game. If Crypto Raiders become a blowout success, especially the one with the rare skins. The third one I would invest in is the rare mobs. Rarity of mobs will impact their ability to kill a character in the game. If you become more interested in playing the game, it's probably worth the capital investment to do at least on one rare mob. This is a rather high risk reward play here. Then you also got the new one recently released Generation 5 Raiders. Generation 5 character is released, and these are cheap to pick up. The floor price wants to get ready to play the game and test it out. Generation 5 character are not weaker than the Generation 1 characters, so you can level them up, sell them at a higher level if you choose. This would be a high time investment and a low capital investment approach. So I was thinking maybe we can take a look at the Crypto Raider website and stuff. So you can see here we have some mint raider and loot. We also have a video here. Also the roadmap, what they are planning to do. And guilds, I actually think it's released already. They have some new port of Unity. They are really good because they keep on launching stuff. They don't be a lazy person. I think they're really going for the long term here. Here, for example, have the characters, the raiders that you can buy. Let's check here. Guides, coming soon. The lore. Yeah, here we can read some of about the mobs if you would like to know anything. We also have some other here. The book probably also can be interesting if you want to get into the game. Also some events here. These are no upcoming right now, but there have been some Halloween and Christmas where you can get extra good items for a limited time. Here's the Crypto Raider wallet. Here you have some of the tokens, some things in the game. We can also see that you connect here with the MetaMask, and you can also click here to play the game. Just sign in here. Here we can also use the quest that is staking your NFT, the alchemist to produce stuff, and here you also got a bank, like they call it. Here you can use stake Sushi LP tokens to earn the Raiders, Auromatic, Raider Vet, Raider Matic, Aurum USDC. And then you also got only Raider to stake right here, but then you only got paid in Aurum, which is kind of useless right now, unless you play the game. Here you got the recruiting that you can buy if you have an NFT for their party. Let's look in Opensea how the NFT look like. Okay, Crypto Raiders. Here we got the Crypto Raider characters. You can see generation 4, 0.032 Ethereum. It's quite cheap now, actually. I think it's, yeah, not too bad. Here we got the dead one already. Probably not useful anymore. Yeah, that's kind of it. You see here 0.03 floor price, 2.1k volume traded, 3.3k owners. Let's look at the mobs, Crypto Raider mobs. You've got a lot of items. They are a little more expensive than just the Raiders. Here we got 152 US dollar for a common one. But what we want to focus on is more rare. And let's see if we find something. Oh, here we got something, a green one. The properties is an uncommon one, so this is probably better, but it's a higher price, $905 here at current prices. Let's see if we find something even better here. Oh, here we got an epic one, it looks like. Yeah, epic only 3% has it. Quite good stats here. But the price is rather high, 1.75 ETH. So it's more of an investment if you really want to go into it. But yeah, I think I just show you around a little fast how it looked like. You had a Discord, Twitter, and Opensea links here. Also the play game button right away where you can press and sign in. So some final notes about it. I think I have covered it all so far. To wrap this up, I want to tell you all that Crypto Raiders is a venture investment. It is a medium to long-term bet that is either a 10x or more the money, or it's gonna go pretty much to zero and you lose everything. Size your position and manage your risk accordingly. And two final items I also want to mention. The game is on Polygon and you will need to bridge there to buy it. Use only official links so that you do not get wrecked. The official links can be found below in the description. Actually, there is one more thing I want to mention. You can buy and acquire the Raider token with the help of SushiSwap. And that is it. Make sure you subscribe to stay up to date and learn more about the inevitable. Crypto is here to stay. You are warned.